This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Welcome back to Fontana, California, where caution is out for Stanton Barrett. Something let go on his number 36 down entering turn number 1. There's his car with the hood up. Randy LaJoie got the free pass. He was the first car one lap down.
Started happening back up the start-finish line.
Now he's getting oil all over those right side tires, and it takes him right to the top of the racetrack.
Now behind him come Paul Menard in the 11, Tyler Walker in the 38, and David Green now coming back in the picture, having slipped not just a couple of spots, because Green was up among the top 5 at pit stops. Whoa! Boy, Walker gets Menard, and around Walker goes. Caution. Ouch.
Yikes, coming back down the hill. Whoa.
That's when it gets real dangerous.
Oh, yeah. What goes up must come down.
Now second for Walker in the middle.
Yeah, Tyler would have been well advised. See, he got a little shot there from the 27 car. He'd been well advised to let those two guys race off in there, and he'd have woed up a little.
And you know, we talk about that 3 wide. This racetrack's 75 feet wide, but all it takes, remember, they're over 180 miles per hour.
Turn 2, trouble. Boston Reed. Caution's out.
Inner pointer back in the right direction. Caution is out.
Looks like he poked somebody with that right front.
Yeah, but
You know when you get going, boss, I can't see you down on the bottom.
I don't think he hit the wall or anything.
No, he didn't. He hit somebody, though.
Four, let's catch back up.
Finally got back on the lead lap.
He was racing Tim Fedowa in the 12, and it might have been contact with Fedowa.
I got to believe by the way that right front fender's kind of all, it's going to rain any minute.
Smoke from Steve Grissom. He's been black flagged, and we did see a drop or two on that camera lens.
And in Mark Martin's world, a drop or two is a pour down. It's pouring down.
Yes, sir. In Tony Stewart's world, it's fine.
No, everything's good. Keep digging.
Matt?
I think he's going to have to get under him to get around him.
Oh, boy. In the wall goes Tracy Hines.
Caution is out.
Field is frozen.
Tim Fedowa might have caught a piece of him going by. There's John Wood with prior damage on the Clorox car.
All right, crank it up, bud.
He was running in the 17th position.
Right? We might have got into the fence. It looks like we got a little bit of water.
Replay, and we'll touch on that here in just a second.
Sterling Marlin down underneath the 43 car. Looks like he might just clipped him.
Just ever so slightly.
Got him turned around and into the outside wall.
Daryl, you know the theory that I always heard people preach, when you go to get loose and you're about to spin out, turn the wheels to the left and take your hit and spin out. Guys are not doing that. They're trying to correct it, and it's going back to the outside wall.
Exactly. It's an instinct. And unless you've got a lot of practice, it's hard to think about
those front two. Mark Martin.
Whoa, trouble. It is Truex.
There's the
It
tire.
is
There's
the left rear.
tire.
Lost that tire.
Caution is out.
I'll try to hold it up there. Try to hold it up there.
DW
Caution
said it's
is
going to
out.
bite him.
Try to hold it up there.
I think that was going to work.
You got some more coming here. Hold it there. Hold it there. Right there. Clear low. Come on, pit road. Come all the way down here. Yeah, left rear. Come off there, guys. All right. Put 4 tires on it. Side.
They rolled the dice and came up snake eyes.
Yeah, you know, 2 or 3 laps ago I could understand it, but with 15 to go, I mean, that was probably not a good decision.
He's really lucky it started happening where it happened, DW, but about the middle of the backstretch, and he just kissed the wall with the right rear.
Trouble, turn 4. Down the front straightaway, 2 cars through the grass. Randy LaJoie is one of them, and the other is Stanton Barrett.
No caution. We stay green. Looks like these guys will get back on the racetrack.
Oh, but big cloud in turn 4 to drive through.
Good job. Pedro, run
I believe it's going to be pretty clear by the time our leaders that are in at the back stretch right now, time they get there, Mike.
I'll tell you one thing, though, how to get your attention when you come off turn 4 and see all that smoke.
Derek Cope had to just about stop and start again, but he got through it, as did everyone else. You're right, Larry, the cloud dissipates, and we stay green. 4 laps to go. Here's what happened.
Get the pushing up off of turn 4 there. It's pushed right into the side of the 36.
Stanton Barrett in the 36, Randy LaJoy in the 34. These guys were back there racing for about 21st, 22nd position.
From Tim Fedowa, you see it unfold.
Boy, J.J. Yaley in that orange car up there in the 18, he just makes it through. Meanwhile, 3 laps to go for Mark Martin in the 9 car.
That was Barrett down the inside of the track. He's still running. LaJoy has pitted.
You know, another car that's starting to fall back, you heard him when we interviewed him during the red flag, felt like his car just was not that good. Matt Kenseth has fallen back to 9th in the 17 car.
Well, we used to run the second Busch race of the year at Markingham, as we called it, in the Sandhills of North Carolina. They've moved the race, but when Mark Martin's in the field, not much change at first place, is
Maybe
there?
it was a time of year, not the racetrack.
I think so.
I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't give up on Kevin Harvick.
Here's the fan, 2 more.
Harvick is closing back down on Mark. I know Mark's being real cautious, not going to make any mistakes here. That's a veteran driver, but boy, Harvick is giving it all it's got.
I think Kevin Harvick's going to come out of here as the point leader.
Well, look at this
battle.
Sorensen, Edwards.
Battle for 5th.
You heard Sorensen say, I don't have any straightaway speed, but I'm really handling good.
And I think you'll see it right here as they go through the middle of 3 and 4. He pulls back up beside Carl Edwards, but the ground he seems to lose is when they come off the corner. Remember, his motor got very hot earlier in the race.
If he can get down in front of him, maybe he can block him and beat him through the turn down here.
Well, they only have to do it one more lap. White flag is out. 1 to go. Bail lap.
Tony Stewart has fallen all the way back to 25th.
Clear by 5. Keep coming. Hit your marks.
Tony Stewart has crashed. Still under green, checkered flag in his first California Busch Series start. Mark Martin gets his 46th NASCAR Busch Series win.
This battle right here, this is a battle for 7th between Jamie McMurray and his 64, David Strimming the 14. I believe McMurray beat him just by a little bit.
Still, that's a great job by Strimming to come home in 8th place.
And Tony Stewart is going to come home 29th, the last car on the lead lap.
Yeah, 2 guys that thought they had tires down. Truex said he did, and I think Tony did too, and it bit them both.
Mark Martin leads 102 of 150 laps. Shane Meal finishing 3rd, ties his career best. Texas and Talladega 2003, 3rd place.
A lot of young boys in that top 5. You talked about Shane Mill, Clint Boyer, Reed Sorensen with a top 5 finish. Carl Edwards in 6th.
Here comes Tony limping across the line, car torn up.
Dale Jarrett ended up with a top 10 finish. Finished 10th.
Let's show you what happened to Tony Stewart from his onboard camera.
What happened to make that not happen again?
That was a hard lick.
It really was. And
Whatever it was, it broke.
he got a dark shield.
Okay.
He's got a dark shield, and he had it up. You can see his eyes. You see him looking around before he crashed to see where everybody was.
Yeah, he was seeing if someone was
Somebody
right behind
going
him.
to T-bone him or whatever.
I'm going to say, but it was probably a track bar mount that was coming loose there and moving around and it broke. 10-4, man. That's what it probably looked like to us, too.
We'll show you the race for every position.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.